What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds. Now we're going to go through Jalen Hurts against the Saints. And a lot to get into, a lot of plays to get into. Sort of a little bit in it. We're not going to get some of the plays that were nothing to take away from, but let's just dive right into it. Of course, the best play of this game from anyone, and that includes TJ's interception, which was very nice. Darius Slay's interception, which was very nice. Mylotta's blocks, which were bonkers. This cut by Jalen Hurts on Granderson, stealing his ankles. Rumor has it they're still on the field. And scoring the game-sealing touchdown. Holding up a jersey for the Philadelphia Eagles crowd. That is how a quarterback one seals the game for the win for the home crowd. We have a cover 2 man for Saints on this play. We have Devontae Smith lined up in the slot right here, going on a curl route. And really good timing here that Jalen Hurts puts on him. Good catch from Devontae. Zone read, keying on 29, who will be the contain guy. You'll probably see him right here, yeah. So he's the contain guy. He's keeping an eye on Jalen Hurts, so he gives it off for Miles Sanders, as he should. So here we're going to have play action with a lot of protection for Jalen Hurts. We're going to have 3 levels, sort of with a flooding concept here. Dallas Goedert's going to come here across the middle. We're going to have a deep from Jalen Reagor. And then Miles Sanders will be coming into the flat right here. We have a lot of protection, as you see right here. And Saints are playing zone coverage on this. And you're going to see Dallas Goedert beautifully coming in here underneath all of that. Jalen Hurts is trying to get that ball to Dallas Goedert. Unfortunately, what is going to happen is there's going to be miscommunication over here to the right side. What you want is your tight ends to sort of group up right here. And as Jack Stoll is looking at this defensive end linebacker type who's going away, he knows that he has to come back right here. Tyree Jackson single blocking right here on the defensive end, and he goes outside, so Lane Johnson can't really help him too much, and so that just basically becomes a one-on-one on what should have been a 3-man block. And that is super unfortunate because he is right in Jalen Hurts' face. So there is no wonder he can't get this ball off to Dallas Goedert. And he actually starts his throwing motion at a good time. See, right here, he's about to clear in between the linebackers. And this linebacker right here can't, he doesn't have time to break on the pass at that time when he's throwing it. So what I'm trying to say is that is the correct time to pull the pin and throw the ball. So unfortunate, big play opportunity. So just took the hit. We're coming out in empty formation here, passing the ball. And to the top side here, we're going to have a solid combination of routes here. Let's say a 5-yard out, a sit across the middle, and then a deep route here from the outside receiver. And we're going to see this. So that's what it looks like right here. We have 2 sits at the bottom. So here, Jalen Hurts can see 2 things. You can see that the curl defender is biting up on the tight end here. That leaves an opening in behind him and underneath the safety. So there's a gap to throw the ball into to Jalen Reagor right there. Now that is a little bit more of a tough throw because you also have the linebacker here in Demario Davis. He's sitting underneath right there. So you have to put this ball accurately on Jalen Reagor. But there is absolutely a space to throw that ball to him. Take a look at Jalen Reagor right here. So when he clears here, right here, you're going to have a triangle in which you can fit the ball into here. It's a much tougher throw. Hurts scrambles out a little bit and finds Dallas Goedert for 5 yards. So that is fine. In essence, that is fine. But taking a look at the pocket here, not really sure why he has to slide to his right and throw the ball because there is really no pressure on him whatsoever. Also, offensive line is doing an awesome job right here. I don't understand the scrambling out the pocket. Probably had something to do with the hit he just took and wanted to get the ball out quick. But there is an opening there for Reagor. Cover 1 man for the Saints. We're going to have a lot of good options right here. And one of them is Dallas Goedert, who he finds right here on an out route against the slot cornerback who's lined up in off coverage. I believe that's Malcolm Jenkins, actually. 10-yard out. And as soon as he's breaking right here, the ball is in the air. And so that little separation Dallas gets from the break, that is all he needs because the ball is thrown at a very good time. Take a look here from the pocket. Good timing there as soon as he's breaking out. Right where it has to be. Picks up the first down. And taking a look at some of the other guys here. Quez Watkins, a very good route from him here. Seeking outside and then coming back in. So he's open down the seam right there as an option as well. Good route. In the red zone, and we're going to have man coverage for the Saints, cover one man. And with 2 linebackers underneath that. See Dallas Goedert right here is going to get picked up by the safety right here. These 2 guys are just going to come inside on sort of like seam routes here, crossing over the middle in the end. And then you're going to have 2 curl routes to the outside. And we're faking as if we're running a power. Landon Dickerson will be pulling on this play. I'm skipping a little bit on the routes just to show you why Jalen Hurts is feeling a little bit of pressure. So right here, what he's seeing is his lineman getting driven back a little bit. That is going to trigger his scramble gene. But actually, Dickerson recovers very well, and he has a good pocket right here to step up into. He gets flushed out, and the ball gets batted. Let's just take a look at the options he has to throw to right here. And the ones I'm looking at specifically is Devontae Smith and Jalen Reagor down here at the bottom against off coverage. The route from Devontae Smith, very good here, very good outside stem as he's coming his route here. Has Marshawn Lattimore turned, comes back on the curl route. He's wide open. Jalen Reagor against off coverage, also open when he breaks right there, so you can hit that with timing. The guys over the middle, a little bit more covered. They had the safety help. So Jalen Hurts is coming out here. He sees that this cornerback has his back turned to him, so he's going to try to fit this one outside and give Jalen Reagor a chance, and the ball gets batted. So good rep by Reagor, good rep by Devontae Smith, and I actually think Landon Dickerson recovers very well on it. I see the idea from Hurts, but I would like him to stay in the pocket and throw with timing to one of the curl routes there against man. Good timing here from Jalen Hurts on the pass to Dallas Goedert, who is coming here on a delayed outside route. And it is good timing, and Dallas Goedert just makes shit happen afterwards. He's in on this play. He was rolling into the end zone here on his guy. I am a firm believer of that. RPO here, and I think there's some miscommunication because Jalen Hurts is seeing this slot cornerback lined up in off coverage, and the linebacker here is going to bite up on the play action. So he's gonna, what he's thinking right now is that, okay, my number 2 receiver is going to heartbreak inside, so I can just gun into him there to be as soon as I get the ball. The problem is the receiver here does not turn for him. I'm not sure. I think that's Quez Watkins. Not sure what that's all about, but good decision by Hurts to not throw the ball because it is very much covered by the cornerback there. And gets a bunch of good yards here on first down. Run read right here makes the right read here. Cameron Jordan is shooting inside. That is the guy he's keying on. Tyree Jackson has a block out there. It's a good idea to keep the ball yourself. The issue I have with it, cut it upfield right here. Cut upfield because you have the blocker in Quez, you have the blocker in Tyree Jackson, and you have Miles Sanders as blocker. If you go outside, you're going to have an unblocked cornerback right here who is going to limit the gain to about 2 yards. But if you cut it right upside, right upfield, right now, you're going to have a lead blocker in Miles Sanders and a ton of space right there. And right after that, just another very good read right here. So here, Cameron Jordan is going to stall outside. You're going to have a fake sweep or sweep read where you can give the ball off to Miles Sanders here. He stays with Miles. Very good read by Jalen. And then he is gone at that point. Gets a ton of good yards. Not sure what the move was like right there, but hell, I'll take it. And then the Saints say, shit, that dude can run. We're going to have Marcus stay right here for him, and he rightfully gives it off to Miles Sanders to get some good yards there. This is the right read by Hurts. Once again, keying on Cameron Jordan out here to the outside. Maybe you'd like to fake the sweep just a little bit more, but that is just well played by Cameron Jordan, to be honest, and he comes in there and makes the tackle after being faked out. He still gets some good yards, but well played by Cam. So here you're going to have outbreaking high-low from both sides. The outbreakings here are going to be Dallas low and Reagor high. So to the top side, you're going to have 2 slant routes with a little bit of a delay from Devontae Smith. No separation whatsoever from Jalen Reagor up here on the top. And Dallas Goedert, of course, it's shallow. He's not going to get too much separation. And so the top side, not too much separation either. Just a balls out play by Jalen Hurts. I remember I was screening at my television, just why he didn't get the ball in his left hand as he was coming out here, but then you see it on the replay that he actually just in the last second manages to get the ball in the right hand. And thinking back on it, I mean, of course you're not going to put the ball in your left hand here so you can stretch it out because the defender is right there. And Demario Davis, if you had the ball there, could you just swap the ball? So tremendous play by Hurts. Play action, looking to take a shot right here. Having a sort of a flooding concept once again here. Devontae Smith going deep. Dallas Goedert crossing deep. And then we have two guys coming underneath. One to the flat and one going to sit across the middle. Very good job here by the offensive line. And Hurts has the time to unload this ball to Devontae Smith, who clears away from Marshon Lattimore with a good move right there at the top of his route. So he's open from the corner, and you still have the safety right here, but the safety has his back turned. And you have Devontae Smith in full speed. So launch this ball as far as you can, and you can give Devontae a chance on the ball. If not, you're gonna have the underneath sit right here in between the flat and the hook to curl, which is also a very good option right there. But Hurts he pulls it. He does not believe in that throw, and he gets 4 yards anyway. So I mean, considering that he chooses not to throw the ball, not too often you're going to see the quarterback get positive yards afterwards. He does that, but I would have liked to see him take that shot. And of course, hindsight is always winning. But Devontae is getting separation as he's going deeper there, so it will take a ton of arm to get it down there. But I believe this is just goody stuff. And I like the design right here. It's man coverage, and we're going to have Devontae Smith up here to the top running a slant and then 2 go routes from the 2 and 3 receiver. And he's going to come in underneath all of this, basically designed for him. So when he's coming in here, he has Marshon Lattimore trailing, but also what I like to see is Quez Watkins to the top right here. He is also going to get a one-on-one matchup against the slot cornerback, and he's going to separate deep right here. So he's actually also a very good option because the safety is by no means going to get to him downfield. So 2 good options there from 2 of the young receivers, and Jalen Hurts does a good job here of waiting until Devontae has that clearance from the linebackers underneath, and then delivering the ball there to Devontae Smith. Flooding a little bit to the top here once again. We're going to have Jalen Reagor come on a deep out, and we're going to have, I believe it's Quez Watkins going to cross right here. So you have 2 options right here on the crossers, and I think Jalen Reagor runs a very good route there on the top side. So he had the safety turned a little bit there, and if you put that ball outside and far, that is going to allow Reagor to just keep separating to the outside. So that could be an option. Then you have Miles Sanders skipping out the backfield right here as the backside check down, and as Jalen Hurts is going to scramble around here in the pocket. Good job by him keeping his eyes downfield, and good job noticing that Devontae Smith is going to get covered by the underneath guys here. Have Miles Sanders free. Would have liked him to gun this ball more straight line instead of giving that much air, because the safety has a chance to come make a play on the ball. But what I do like to see is Jalen Hurts keeping his eyes downfield when he's scrambling around and seeing that he has an open guy there. Would like it to be faster, for sure, and a better throw, but yeah. Good read on 57. He's going to stay with Hurts, give the ball off. Massive gap. Good read on 57 again. And again. Good run. And what do you know? 4th time is the charm against 57 once again. He stays, he gives the ball off, convert the 3rd down. Here is actually a play where nothing gets open. Like nothing at all. Everything here gets picked up. Jalen Hurts scrambling a little bit around, keeping his eyes downfield. Everything is covered here. Nobody gets open, even looks at that point, and yeah, gets batted there towards Quez. Very good read by Hurts right here. Noticing that the safety is going to come over to Devontae's side. He's going to be double covered. Then the rest of the guys are just going to get manned up right here and getting walled off. And so you have the best option for you right here with the cornerback playing inside on the curl route from Reagor. The best option is right there for Dallas Goedert, who comes back beautifully for the ball and converts for the 1st down. Now the throw in itself, we can go back here and watch the box view. You could argue you'd want that further outside to get it more away from Malcolm Jenkins, but you on that play, not Malcolm Jenkins, number 5, but on that play you're going to rely on your tight end to come back for the ball anyway. So I appreciate the throw. Wheel route for Devontae to the top. You're going to have crossers over the middle, and it's going to be he's going to get carried by Marshon Lattimore deep. Who has flat coverage, and then the safety is going to take over. I like the shot here from Jalen Hurts. The only knock I can give on him is to put a little bit more speed under the ball so it gets out there faster to beat the safety. But when that's set, he puts the ball right there for Devontae where he can make a catch, and the safety just makes a nice hit to get Devontae out of bounds. If he doesn't make that hit, it's a touchdown. 3rd down and 15, and we're playing zone coverage for the Saints. Devontae Smith coming on a seam route, and you're going to have him on Demario Davis splitting the safeties. I can absolutely understand the read and that you want to throw this ball here against Demario Davis with his back turned, but it's a very difficult throw. I think he makes the most of it. He puts it a tad high, but it has to be high because it has to beat Demario Davis. You do have the flat option there, but that is very optimistic considering the down and distance. So I think this is the right read, and I think it's a difficult throw, and he actually puts it in the right height, but a little bit too difficult for Devontae to make as well. Good read on Marcus Davenport right here. Gives it off. Gets some solid yards. Cover 2. Devontae Smith down here at the bottom going to run a curl route. And what you can knock on here is you want the ball out now. Right now the ball should be out if that's what the throw you're going to make. But it still gets there. Devontae Smith holds on through traffic. Good catch. Cover 2. And the flat defender down here at the bottom is going to man up on the single receiver to that side. Usually they do that. So he's going to play man. The rest of them are going to play cover 2 look. And you have 2 good options right here. Dallas Goedert coming across the middle. When he clears underneath that or to the other side of that 3-hole defender, you have to hold the ball for a long time because you can't really throw that with anticipation in there when you have the safety lurking. So you have to pull the ball now if you want to make that one. Otherwise, you have the man option down here at the bottom with the curl route from Jalen Reagor. I actually think that's a very good route from him. Swipes away the cornerback nicely there. I actually think there's a little bit of a hold. Ball has to be placed better than that. That is on Hurts. That will be an easy conversion for Jalen Reagor. See, this is a fine read by Hurts on Cameron Jordan on this play. And it's not because it's the 100% right read, because he is sort of keying up on Jalen Hurts. But what we've seen a couple times now is that when Cam is keying up on Hurts, he's going to jump inside for the running back. He's in a position to do that. He gets a little bit too aggressive, and Hurts says, "I'm going to beat you all day with my legs. There's no one else out there to the outside." He picks up an easy 1st down. Saints sending the house on this one. We don't really have any good man beaters and quick reads for Jalen Hurts right here. It's got to be pressure right up in his face immediately. All curls, nothing to throw the ball to. Good job just getting it away. Yeah, not quite sure if this is by design or if it's because Jalen Hurts is reading that the defensive end out here is gonna come outside and stay right in the lane of the screen. If that is the case, good job by him of just getting nothing instead of risking it. Good read on 26, who is going to stay with Jalen Hurts on this run read. Gives it off. I don't like these designs at all in the red zone. You don't really have anyone heartbreaking at any point. It's really everything's getting carried, and it's easy to carry all the way through. So really nothing for Jalen Hurts to go to here. And he gets pressured right up in the pocket. He's trying to climb the pocket a little bit there and keep his eyes downfield. You can tell, but yeah, just too much pressure. Here's 2nd and long. I'm going to try to take a shot right here. Been running the ball for the past lot of plays. So what you're hoping here is that the defense is just going to bite hard up on this. And what you're going to have is zone coverage for the Saints. Safety does a good job here of picking up Dallas Goedert, as you have him and you have a deep option down here. And so this is absolutely the right throw to make by Jalen Hurts. What you would have liked to see is Dallas Goedert come back for the ball a little bit more when the safety's right there on him. But that's what it is. And so here you're going to have the sticks combination for the offense, where Dallas Goedert is going to recognize that it is zone here. So he's going to come outside. Where the number 2 receiver, the number 2 receiver is going to clear out the cornerback there. You also do have an underneath option in Quez Watkins you could have thrown, but this is wide open, and it's a good pass, and Dallas Goedert just has to hold on to that, and it's a 3rd down conversion to keep the drive moving. So here you have you have a high-low option to the top with Dallas Goedert and I believe it's Devontae Smith, where Devontae's going to be a low option coming inside here. Good break by him. And then you're going to have Dallas Goedert coming out and has a little bit of separation out there. Ball hits him in the hands, can make the catch and convert, but good defense by Malcolm Jenkins as well. RPO for the offense, and this is just a very good read by Jalen Hurts, seeing that the cornerback here is going to come outside, And the middle linebacker here is going to be stalled up by what looks like the zone run blocking scheme. Finds JJ Arcega-Whiteside for the conversion. So after that, I think we're seeing Hurts be more aware of staying in the pocket and keeping his eyes downfield. We're still seeing some times where he gets out of the pocket a little bit too fast, but there's a good reason at this point, considered to where we were 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. He changed this game with his legs. He made consistent, good decisions in the run read game to a much higher degree and a much higher percentage than we've seen before. He made some good decisions in terms of when to beat the defensive end, even though he was keying up on Hurts. In the passing game, I think there were some good timing throws to Goddard. Some good timing throws to Devontae Smith. Still a few things that you want him to get better at. The shot deep for Devontae, he could absolutely take that. He anticipated Devontae very well when he was coming across the middle against that on the Marshall and Lattimore play. So overall, I thought he was in command of the offense. Still some things to improve on. Of course there is. That is very natural. But he keeps stacking good games right now. So that's all for this video. See you tomorrow.